How my dad figured out that he could sell dried mushrooms in the United States within a month of arriving in the U.S. is something that's beyond me. But he certainly wanted to succeed and wanted to get into business and figure out how he was going to make a living.
Bruno and Suzanne arrived in America with very little money, but with a tremendous will to forge a new life in a new country. The young couple rented a small one-room office on Hudson Street in downtown Manhattan and bought 2 wooden desks which they placed facing each other. It was there, in that tiny room, that Roland Foods was born.
When my parents arrived in New York, they started with a blank page. All they could bring was their intelligence, their passion, their commitment, and their very creative instincts. In many ways, every day, we begin here with a blank page. We build on what we have created in the past.
By the early 1950s, Roland Foods was developing a reputation for quality and consistency and blazing new trails in the industry. Roland Foods was among the very first importers to introduce to America many foods that are now everyday favorites.
My dad was among the first to import many products, and we've always tried to be somewhat ahead of the curve in introducing new products to the American palate and the American market.
Bruno left behind him a legacy of innovation and excellence, upon which the Roland Foods family continued to build. In the 1970s, Roland Foods became one of the first importers to computerize its business. With the import process becoming more efficient and reliable, Roland Foods saw a new horizon of possibilities. By adding new countries and reliable new producers to its roster, Roland Foods was able to expand and diversify the Roland brand of products. By the mid-1980s, the company began exporting as well as importing, introducing the Roland brand to Central and South America and the Caribbean. The sales force grew step by step, eventually splitting into 5 divisions: food service, retail, national accounts, international, and industrial. In the 1970s, a focus on shortening delivery times led Roland Foods to set up satellite warehouses all over the country. With these warehouses in place, the company could process orders and ship product from convenient regional hubs, providing just-in-time service unlike anything its customers had seen. In 2006, Roland Foods added another jewel to its crown, a massive warehouse with a capacity for 1.4 million cases. With state-of-the-art inventory control and highly skilled management and staff, the new warehouse operation lifted Roland Foods' customer service to new heights of excellence.
We are always interested in growing the line and finding new products and sources. We actively search out new and developing suppliers, markets, and products.
With over 1,400 products in an ever-growing line, strong relationships with customers throughout the U.S. and around the world, and with suppliers from over 50 countries globally, Roland Foods has earned its reputation as the #1 importer of specialty foods.
Standing still is boring. We constantly develop new products and sources and improve our processes. That's exciting. That's rewarding. My parents were survivors. They were well-grounded, and above all, they were inventive. Their creative spark is still with us. Every day is a new day for us, and there is no limit to what we can achieve.